video. This is a Rosetta Stone story. There are so many stories that we point at that if you understand this story, you understand the whole agenda. Through this keyhole, you can see a great universe on the other side. Video. Canadian children sing Muhammad worship song. Prime Minister tweets approval. Song inspired by Muhammad's return to Medina after he forced Christians to convert to Islam, but also killed thousands by chopping their heads off. And it's a Christmas carol group with the government, and they have the Christians invite the, quote, refugees in. 1.2 million views, 11,000 thumbs up. The Prime Minister, the newly elected Prime Minister, praising it as the little Christian children in the big state-run TV productions that aren't Christmas carols anymore. It is, we celebrate you, Muhammad, chop the Christian's head off, let the blood spew, oh, we love you, welcome. But in Islamic Arabic. And the song is inspired from another song itself from the Quran. And, of course, I'm all open-minded. I agree, my head should be chopped off, please. And, you know, make my family, my girls wear headdresses and all these other horrible things. No, I don't agree with that. Oh, I'm being hateful because I'm not just supposed to be tolerant. I'm supposed to adopt the most radical allies of socialists everywhere. In fact, Paul Watson wrote a story a few weeks ago. He's doing another one where ISIS admits in their official publication that they're recruiting leftist ideologues and students, so-called intellectuals, sickoid freaks. And I was talking to Paul Watson last night, and he said, you know, a lot of what you'd call the conspiracy culture people are, it's a minority of them, but some are saying, you know, Alex Jones, because it's always fun to be able to shoot at Alex Jones, because if you can do that, it makes you a bigger man or a bigger woman. Alex Jones is promoting the Clash of Civilizations, and Alex Jones is bad. And Alex Jones wants to kill all the Arabs and the Muslims. That's like saying if I'm against shooting cops in the back of the head when they pump gas or change a tire, then I'm for police brutality. No, I'm not for George Soros funding a diseased revolution in this country of leftists to burn down every major city and have the feds come in and federalize the police and then prosecute free speech and environmental crimes and all their other plans for the future to fill the prisons with patriots and law-abiding citizens. I stand against globalist plans, globalist programs, what the globalists push, what they stand for, what they do.
Top story on Infowars.com. Video. Canadian children sing Muhammad worship song. PM tweets approval. The video shows Canadian children singing a song which celebrates Muhammad's arrival in Medina after he forced Christians to convert to Islam under threat of death. Here's the video. So you've got about 100 or more, probably 200 Canadian school children, obviously having been told to sing this pro-Muhammad worship song. The composer of this song told the Ottawa Citizen, this was musician Laura Hawley, that it was influenced by an Arabic song, a Muslim song called Tala al-Badru al-Nanya, and that it blended in elements of that with her original composition. So it wasn't that original song, but it was inspired by that song and included elements of that song. So I actually went and researched where this song came from, what inspired that song, which again in turn inspired the song being sung by Canadian school children. Again, the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeted out his approval for them singing this song the day after they welcomed 163 Syrian refugees into Canada. The composer claims it's got nothing whatsoever to do with that. But if you actually research the origins of this song, it celebrates the aftermath of the Battle of Tabuk. which back in history was an expedition, a military expedition, or a jihad to what is present-day northwestern Saudi Arabia. So basically, Muhammad, with about 30,000 troops, led them to this area to face off with the Byzantine army. The Byzantine army were not present when Muhammad arrived, so it wasn't really a battle in the true sense of the word. But what they did do while they were there in this area, which is now Saudi Arabia, was force Jews and Christians to convert to Islam under threat of death or pay a jizya, which of course is a tax for non-believers, the same tax currently being imposed by ISIS on Christians in the Middle East, who they basically go to and say, you will pay this crippling tax, which is, around 20% of their income, or we'll behead you and take your wives as sex slaves. So they either have to convert to Islam or pay this humiliating tax. That's what this song is about. That's what Muhammad did when he went to this area, which is now Saudi Arabia, went there to fight the Byzantine army. They weren't there, so his Muslim army simply took over the entire area and forced everyone to convert to Islam. And it's actually mentioned in the Quran. The Quran refers to the battle by calling on Muslims to fight and kill non-believers until they, quote, pay the jizya with willing submission and feel themselves subdued. The jizya, again, is a crippling tax which ISIS is now imposing on Christians in the Middle East. And then it also refers to a letter in the Quran that Muhammad sent to the Christian prince Allah, threatening him to convert to Islam, pay the jizya, or be killed. So in summary, you've got Canadian children, 200 of them, up there, basically singing a song that celebrates the subjugation and submission of Christians to Islam after thousands of Muslims took over a large portion of territory. So as I write in the article, given that history and given what this song is based on, it would perhaps have been less provocative simply to have the children chant Allah Akbar instead.
A clean, toxic-free body is the foundation of true health. Introducing Deep Cleanse by InfoWarsLife.com, a scientifically formulated blend of nanocolloidal zeolites and organic ingredients that aid the body in cleansing chemicals and toxic metals. We use only the highest quality organic herbs backed by serious research, and we still bring it to you at the best price out there. If you wish to find Deep Cleanse and experience the all-in-one cleansing, visit InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.